Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Gary, aka the Plastic Boy, for those of you that follow me on the gram. Also, while we're here, if you want to click that like, subscribe, and the bell notification just so when I upload a new video, you guys can help me out. You'll see the video. It's a 2 and 2, you know. Anyways, so as you can tell by the title, this is an exciting video. So first impressions, because I haven't even looked in the box, even though I know it's in it because every girl has received it last week. So this is a new Dragun Beauty launch. I did a review on the corrector like when it came out because I got it. The corrector is so good. I actually got a new bunch of them before this collection came out. So let's look in the box, guys. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is the box here. I'm not sure if you can see it because my lights are quite bright, but it's kind of that lavender kind of feel, which is kind of her vibe. And when you open it, you get that, which says category of face, honey. But actually, if I was going to go to a Vogue ball with category of face, because she said it, because you know Vogue balls, like there's category of face or something else. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's face. So hair comes in it. Look at all this. Look at all this weave. Ah! Shit. So then you get that. I'm like, ugh. Hey, honey. Hey. Oh my god, this feels so. Oh my god, it feels like a spider's web. But anyway, this is what the palette looks like. It looks so sick. So sick. I love it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do my foundation and use her correcting potion. I haven't got the highlighting powder. I can't find it for the life of me. So let's get into the tutorial. I'm going to do like a natural kind of face, and we're going to test out. With that, the tutorial, obviously, I have to show you the face palette, and this is what it looks like as I showed you before. I think the packaging is actually insane. It's very, very different, and it's quite a big palette. But what I love about it, obviously, I've already looked in there. I love this mirror component. It's actually really, really big. You can see my face. I've got quite a big head, so my big ass head can look in it. So we have the colors Femme, Surge. I'm not sure what Surge means, what Femme meaning. Femme, T-Girl, okay. B-Girl, BB-Girl, and Fantasy, and we've got Silicone. This is supposed to be a palette which you can do on your face and your eyes. These colors look a bit very cool for me. I thought this color was gonna be darker. Maybe I've actually tried to swatch it. I'm gonna swatch it again for you guys, but I thought they were gonna be a tiny bit darker. I could use it on my eyes, but I'd have to use it with something else. The highlight looks nice though, so let me swatch these for you so you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch the darkest contour color. So this is actually swatched it. That's Surge. So that actually it. Why is this not focusing? Focus. So that actually is quite dark for a contour color. It's really, really cute. That looks like that. And let's do Femme. So I'll do Femme next to it. So that's Femme. You can see it's just a tiny bit like lighter. So I couldn't use it as a contour color. I probably could use it as a transition shade. I'm gonna do BB Girl. So that's BB Girl there. Hopefully you can see it. That's BB Girl, which is the blush color, which is quite pretty. I'm not sure why I'm doing it on my tattooed arm. Let me do my other arm. So this is T-Girl, which is a blush. So that's T-Girl there. It's kind of like icy kind of pink. You could probably use it on the eyes of the shadow if you are my complexion. If you're lighter than me, that would be like a nice highlight. And then hold on. Oh, there's Fantasy. Fantasy looks quite cool. So that is Fantasy there. I really like that. It's kind of like a duochrome. It's really purple. It's actually not showing its true color because of my lights, but it actually is quite nice, and I think it would look quite cool if you like that kind of like mermaidy kind of highlight. And I'm gonna do Silicone. So this is Silicone here. Silicone's actually really, really pretty, and I could actually wear that as a highlight. It's quite bright, but I could definitely wear that on my cheeks. You guys know I love a bright highlight. So let's get into it, boo. So guys, I'm literally gonna take my Dragun Beauty corrector. I love it so much. What I love about this is like the perfect shade of orange. I've literally had to ask them for like backups because I finished it so quickly. I hope Nikita stocks somewhere soon. I know she's having a pop-up in West Hollywood, which I saw in her stories. So you can definitely cop it there. But this corrector is just amazing for a deeper skin tone, just because it's not too orange, where it can make your skin just look mad red and a bit like, you know, crazy, but it just blends out like the most perfect dream. You just need to like pat it and make sure not to leave it for ages, because it is a formula where it dries super. So guys, because I'm doing something quite natural today, I really want like a natural face. So I actually forgot to tell you guys, I managed to get a Dior Air Flash in number 7. Period. I was in Canada and this was the last one. So this is 7N. What I will say is a bit more red than the 8. The 8 is very neutral as I find. This is still neutral, but it's very, very red. You'll see when I apply it, but it definitely has more red tendencies. But it's, I wish there was a color in between, but this color is super, super cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna shake it. To shake it like that. I love this book because it's such a quick foundation. If you need to get out the house, you know, meet your man, have a D appointment, this is like the quickest foundation to have you looking snatches. I'm gonna shake it like that. See, it's actually a really nice finish. As you can tell, it is a bit more on the red side. Can you see? And I'm literally just gonna like pat that in. Okay, so guys, it's added my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Chestnut, and I added some of my Fenty Pro Filter concealer in 490. I love this to contour because I feel like the Too Faced concealer I have is a tiny bit too dark and it's hard to control when you blend it out. So I just kind of leave it to dry for a bit. So I'm just gonna blend this in. I cannot wait to use this face palette, by the way. Nikita is killing it. I know a lot of people had mixed reviews about the corrector and the palette, but I just feel like the kind of things that you just genuinely need for like bases, like this contour palette, everyone needs a contour palette. And I think with correctors, you always gonna need a corrector. It just depends on how good your skin is, but like, this depends on how good your skin is, but I know I always need a corrector anyway. I think this is my first teeth I'm filming since my video. They're done. They're done. Let me guys know what you think. The video should be up already. So it's when I got my teeth done in Turkey. If you guys don't realize, I got them done again. I'll put a card somewhere in the screen which you can watch after, or definitely click and watch it after, because it's such a good video on how like I got a bit veneers redone and how the price is different. But I'm definitely gonna try and do an in-depth Q&A, just because I felt like I didn't talk about the price as much, but yeah. Okay, so the moment of truth. So I'm gonna use Surge as a contour color. I think it's gonna show up on me just by the tone, but it is a proper like neutral contour. It's not like a warm contour. So I'm gonna dip my clean new Smith brush into this and just go along the cheeks. Let's see. That is showing up actually. Let me see. That is showing up actually. It's a very natural, this is like a proper contour shade. Like it's not warm in any shape or form. This is like a cool, it's giving me a lot of depth. Like compared to that side, I've really got like cream contour. It's giving me a lot of depth. I'm just gonna bring that into my fake hairline. But yeah, it does show up. It's just very neutral. I normally like my contour a bit more warmer, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. It's cute. It's cute. I'm actually gonna try this as a nose contour as well, because I think this shade would be quite good as a nose contour, especially for a deeper skin tone. So I'm literally just gonna skim across the nose, connect it to the brow like that. Can you guys hear me properly? I hope this mic is working. So a few times this mic has acted mad. Oh wow, it looks much darker on my nose. Wow. I think it might be the brush I'm using. Is dark. Set everything with some setting spray. I actually used this Real Techniques brush to apply the contour, and it actually went on really, really well. It looks more snatched, you know. I think the Smith brush just wasn't picking up enough of the powder, but that's totally fine. I'm actually gonna go in now with the shade BB Girl. I literally was doing it and I thought, oh my god, it's not even recording. This is the shade BB Girl here. I'm just using like a small brush, and I'm just gonna put some here. It's going on. Can you guys see that? It's not the most pigmented blush I've tried, but I mean, can you guys see it? I'm actually doing a tiny bit because I don't really wear blush and I always get scared of applying too much, but I'm just doing it there. You can see a tiny bit. It's not like too strong. I think because of the shade, it's kind of like a muted pink, and I feel like it just needs to be a tiny bit warmer for like a deeper skin tone, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna do highlight because the blush was nice, but it's not my favorite part of the palette. I like the contour color, it's quite neutral, but the blush didn't really show up for me, so I'm like, sis, but I could probably use it on the eyes, but wasn't the most pigmented. I'm gonna use silicone. This is the most like favorite bit I'm excited about because you guys know I love a highlight. And let's see if this, ooh. I sent a video where she put it on Sweetie and I was like, if it shows up on Sweetie, it can show up on me. This is really nice. It's quite, it reminds me of Trophy Wife, but a tiny bit like lighter. Like in the consistency wise, it's got that kind of like glitter chunks in there. They're not too big, but can you guys see? It's actually really pretty. It's actually really, really nice. Let me see. Yeah, it's actually really, really pretty actually. It reminds me of Trophy Wife, but not as yellow. Ooh. Obviously, I want to try and use all the palette. I might try and use a bit of Fantasy on the chin. It's really got that purple hue, as you can see. It's giving me like mermaid vibes, quite nice. And I want to see what T-Girl looks as like a nose contour. No, a nose highlight. Let's see. T-Girl. Oh, T-Girl's nice. Oh my god, it's so weird saying T-Girl. It's not a word I'd normally say, T-Girl, but you know, stands for like trans girl, if I'm correct. This is, T-Girl's actually a really nice shade. It's kind of like got a mixture of like pinky gold in it. I actually really like that. And I think I've used most of the like colors in the palette. What do you guys think? This is more or less a finished look. I'm gonna wrap this up and I'll give you my final thoughts. So hey guys, how y'all doing? I literally added a lip before any of you guys asked me. This is the new YSL lip by YSL and Zoe Kravitz, and this is in the shade 123. Just before any of you asked me, because it is really, really cute. With the palette, let's get it down. Let's get it down. So okay, I did like the Surge contour color. I feel like it's a perfect natural contour for a deeper skin tone. I was scared it wasn't going to show up on me because I feel like sometimes on Trend Mood or anything else, it can show shades differently because pictures can lie. Also with the price, I'm not sure the price. I think it might be $34, $35. I'll put the price in the description bar, but I think it's around that range. This color didn't show up on me. I don't think I could really use it as a transition. I could do a blend up, but I probably wouldn't. The blush, for me, it's a bit powdery. It's not my least favorite blush, but it's not my favorite blush. I don't really wear blush, but you can see it. It has given my face a bit of more like, you know, color, but I found it a tiny bit dry for me. I like more of a silky blush, but it is nice, and I feel like if you are a bit lighter than me, it probably will show up a whole lot more. Fantasy was a pretty color. I didn't really get to test it out. I put some on my chin, but I probably wouldn't wear this as a highlight. It's not on my kind of wavelength, but if you are lighter, it'll probably look amazing as a highlight. Silicone, really like silicone. It's pretty. This is kind of like right up my street. It is a tiny bit bitty, but it is a really nice highlight, especially if you like spray some setting spray after to really for it to melt into your skin. So the two colors that I love is silicone and Surge as a contour. And with this palette, I feel like, I'm not sure if you're deeper than me, you're gonna have problems. I really feel like she should have bought like two different palettes, like maybe a bit smaller and just with one deeper shade, or do like a remix of this, like number 2, as I feel like a lot of deeper skin tone people would probably find it hard to use this kind of like palette, especially like someone of Nima Tang's color, or someone who's just, why is this siren ruining my video? Someone who's like quite deeper, but Other than that, the palette is pretty. If you are lighter, it'll probably work a whole lot better for you. I love the packaging. It's so bomb. I do prefer her color corrector and the brightening powder a bit more better, just because it did kind of like, I feel like those kind of works for everyone, as well as this. It's kind of like, will that work for me? Will it not? And if I was gonna buy this palette, I'd be kind of like skeptical, because you want to buy something that's gonna work on all aspects of your skin. But other than that, it does look nice. The contour looks nice. The highlight looks nice. So if you want like a cute little highlight and a cute little neutral contour to add to your collection, definitely cop that palette. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and I shall see you in my next video, guys. Have a lovely week. Bye.